What is up and welcome back. Playing some more video games. Today we're playing Prison Architect. Incoming call, the CEO. This is a tough one. This is a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted with a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door on the south wall. Wow, there are a lot of things here. Build out of concrete. Okay. European are responsible for the construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundation and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While you wait, let's take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around, and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. This probably guy being sentenced to death. He's got the priest talking to him. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some big brick walls. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or pressing R. gonna turn up the volume a little bit. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in a smaller area where a condemned inmate will live. And designate the execution room itself in the large area. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. That's the essentials taken care of, but there's still a few improvements you should make. It's up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. And the facility would look better with higher quality floor materials like wooden floorboards and mosaic tiles. Damn. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. There's the guy. This is the man in question, Edward Romsey, a teacher once. Would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner's transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. The chief, incoming call. Edward Romsey. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? Juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Oh, fuck. Showing us what he did. Oh, what the hell? I knew I'd catch you two here. Oh, Edward's wife, Susan. Edward, just don't. What are you gonna do? Bitch had it coming. Oh. It's a good thing he didn't put one in his own head, or else we wouldn't be able to execute him. This is wild. Clear as day, if you ask me. He deserves every role he's gonna get. Jesus Christ. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperated with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? Sorry, turn on the lights. I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electrical cables. The power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch on into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. The nearest electrical cable is too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. I was wondering if they'd work at night. Looks like it. Incoming call from the CEO. The lights aren't the only thing that need power. Your new electrical chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facilities to the main power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with the main cables. We're almost done. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try using it though. We're just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and it tripped the circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Once you're done with that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and selecting switch on in the menu. Oh wait, let's switch it off. Well done, I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. This is a little different than I expected it to be. I didn't expect this to kind of like story or like lore almost. This is before, I bet. Aim to confess. Rookie mistake. I liked that one. Hope you did too. Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. Now you have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You'll never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want to forgive her. God will forgive you no matter what you have done. You turn down the volume a little bit. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. It's the same priest. It is time, Edward. You've done the right thing. Even now, this world will not forgive you for it. Even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you. Fucking chokes him out. I wonder why I have you do double doors. Or like large doors. I never turned it back on. I wonder if they'll be able to turn it on. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Chapter 2, Palermo. There's a crisis brewing at one of our other facilities. Someone started a fire in the prison kitchen. Top priority is to put it out. Stop any casualties and prevent more damage. The emergency services button in the toolbar. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to close the fire brigade. Get this fire under control before it burns down the whole prison. Before it burns the whole prison down. Go. Do the thing. I thought they do it automatically. Oh god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Christ on a crutch. It's Don Palermo. Of all the inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. The bad news for him is that the budget cuts have meant we had to sack all our permanent doctors. The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple of doctors and they'll take care of Don Palermo whilst we sort out this mess. Well, something. We sort this mess out. We need to clear up this mess. Use a bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined canteen and the kitchen. You need to remove all the debris. Designate a garbage zone adjacent to the road. Our workmen will dump the wreckage there for garbage trucks to dispose of. Finally, can you send this fireman home for now? Now that they've done their job. Add a few more details on each of these objectives into your to-do list. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Bang. There's the info. Ah, it's too many. Demolishing those buildings would take a while. You can pass the time more quickly by using the buttons under the clock. Garbage. You garbage. You put that big table in that little tiny bag. Yo. What are they doing with that trash? They eating it? Good work. Let's check up on our casualty. He's stabilized. Oh shit. Don Palermo. I think he's trying to say something. Which of you rat piss motherfuckers did this? No one did this to you, Pappy. It was an accident. It was him. Nico Tamaretti. Shut your stinking mouth and listen good, the both of you. If I knew which of you fucks started that fire, I'd snap your stinking neck. My time is done. I'm gonna die in this fucking bed. And there's a family business to run. The Palermo name is all we've got left. So you do the honorable thing, you dirty piece of shit fucks, capiche? We know what to do, Pops. We're gonna find out who did this. Watch your fucking back. This isn't over, Nico. Without food, these inmates will be tearing the walls down within a couple of days. We gotta secure the prison before we end up with a riot on our hands. This is the deployment screen. From here you can control the tactical deployment of all your guards. Deploy a spread of guards to all cell blocks and rooms. Assign 10 guards to stations around the prison. That should be sufficient. That should be a sufficient show of strength for now. I also want to patrol around the inner courtyard where we will be building the new facilities. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Deployment. Assign guards. We have a lot of work to do now. We need to turn our attention to replacing the kitchen and canteen. First, we need to rebuild the kitchen. You need to reinstall several pieces of equipment. To rebuild the kitchen, you'll need to install several pieces of equipment and hire some chefs. Once that's done, build a new canteen. Once you have all that completed, the chefs will automatically start preparing meals for the entire prison. If you aren't sure what to do at any time, try highlighting the objective in the to-do list to see some hints. overdosed. Alright, so I need 4 cookies. Four fridges. Kitchen sink and a bin. Now we gotta hook it up to main. There are 8 cooks. And then we need 2 serving tables. Six tables and 2 benches are on each table. I didn't expect this big, tutorial thing, but it's kind of nice, like, show me how to play. I guess these need to be connected to main. Oh, then we need some bins in the canteen. You're stealing food from the trash. You would not believe what I've just been told. Our guys were dumping some of the old foodstuffs. They discovered packs of narcotics and bottles of alcohol hidden in the crates. We suspected the Palermo family of smuggling into the facility for some time now, but we'd never been able to determine how. Some days it doesn't rain, it just rain, it pours. Don Victor Palermo, boss of one of the East Coast's most feared mob families. The Palermos eluded the FBI for decades. Anthony Palermo, the Don's eldest son and natural heir, ran the day-to-day operations. Nico Palermo wasn't a made man, but it was welcomed into the family business when he married the Don's only daughter, Vitalia. And Sonny Palermo, the Don's second son, the runt of the litter, tempered like a pit bull and only half as smart. Their empire ran a narcotics trade from Maine to Florida. That was until Anthony got caught in a flagrant delicto. Oh shit. Shot dead by a jealous husband. Unfortunately for the family, police at the scene found 12 kilos of uncut cocaine in Anthony's sports bag, and the evidence led straight to the top. Overnight, everything the Palermo family had built up crumbled to the ground. The FBI had everything they needed to ensure they'd all rot in jail. Which leaves Vitalia, the Don's daughter, the only living member of the family who isn't behind bars. We don't know much about her other than she was always kept outside of the family business. Or somebody on the outside must have been sending those drugs in. We have quite a serious narcotics problem on our hands here, but we can't deal with that yet. We got our kitchen and canteen up and running. Our chefs will work on preparing food for everyone, which should cool things down. I'm concerned that the fire was clearly deliberate, and we don't want a repeat of that. Install a sprinkler system over the new kitchen and canteen and connect them to water mains. All prisoners have needs. Those needs directly impact how your prisoners behave. Right now, everyone is starving hungry, and that's what all the shouting has been about. Food is one of their highest priority needs, and you ignore it at your own peril. A prison is just a few failed meals away from a wall-to-wall riot. You can monitor the needs of all your prisoners from the needs report, which you can normally access through the reports icon in the bottom right. The report shows you the combined needs of all your prisoners. Red means that a lot of prisoners are angry about this particular need not being met. As you'd expect, food is red for virtually everybody. Everyone. Where is food? It's yellow. And the prison is in a pretty shabby state, which is reflected in the environment and clothing needs. It's your decision as the prison architect, which needs you will try to attend to first. You could install televisions in their cells to keep them occupied and hire some janitors to clean up the place up. Or you can ignore your prisoners' needs altogether and rely on force to keep your prison under control. I'll leave it up to you. Alright. We're gonna want some... Yeah, this place is pretty disgusting. We're gonna get some janitors. And then... utilities, water... No, we need fire sprinklers. And we gotta get those hooked up to main, baby. Wait. I'd like to get a TV in their cells, but they seem kind of small. Maybe not. Oh wait, we got a riot. Why is our kitchen not being built right now? We've had an incident in the showers. There's a body. Actually, there's two bodies. Luckily for us, we've got cameras in there. When you get a moment, click on the Polaroid in the shower and we'll take a look at what happened. Alone. Perfect. How did he know? He wasn't even around the corner yet. You took your time. Just pointing to the knife. Hey, you see this? This thing? I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you with this. Cut the bullshit. I never did know what that sister of mine saw in you. This her idea? Off the old man? That what you think, you fat fuck? I didn't mean for him to get hurt. I love him like he's my own father. I'm sick of seeing this family brought down by your stupidity. The fire was meant for you. Then consider this repaying the favor. Don't come to stain. We both know you plan to take me out one day. You always were a smart guy, Nico. Look where it got you. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. I told you, watch your back. Have you met Frankie before? He's got a unique talent with piano wire. Ugh. Honestly, by the time he's finished, they'll think it was suicide. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nico survives? Fantastic. Looks like the Palermo family is running out of members. Jesus Christ. You can bet the Palermos were selling those narcotics to every con here. The guards are telling me they've seen a lot of prisoners showing signs of withdrawal since the fire. I want you to search every prisoner and every cell. I bet we find Palermo drugs all over the prison. On the positive, it's not as bad as it could have been, but there are definite problems with drugs and alcohol dependency. We need to help these men. It's the only way to curbing their activities and dealing with their symptoms. Starting a drug treatment program in the infirmary, our doctors will administer a chemical substitute that will help alleviate the cravings in our addicts. For the alcoholics, there isn't a chemical substitute, so I suggest we start group therapy sessions. You'll have to build a new common room to run those meetings. To start new programs, go to reports in the bottom right, report screen, then programs. Oh, whoops. Found a bunch of shit on this guy. Alright, reports. Staff, prisoners, jobs, needs, management policy. That's not it. Grants, programs. Very good. We made a real difference here, and I think the prison is back under control. You can stay and improve the prison further, or you can move to the next facility. When you're ready, click move on. Click the when you're ready to move on, click the card in the infirmary. It was her idea the whole time. Natalia. Natalia. Huh? Sweet cheeks. I'm sorry I fucked up. Hush now. They said Pops won't last the week. I know, I came to say goodbye. You know, we could walk away now, you and me, this fucking life. It's taken everything. I'd like that. But I can't. I'm Palermo, Nico. And with Papa gone and you an outsider in his place, our enemies would walk right over this family. I can't have that. I have to show them that Palermo still sits on the throne. Oh, fuck. I knew it, dude. She's gonna fucking kill him. What? So you're here to fucking whack me after all we've been through? Nico. You're so old school. No, sweetheart. I'm divorcing you. The fuck? You kidding me? I'm a dead man in here without the family behind me. I know, sweetheart, but that's not my concern anymore. Damn, even worse. Fucking kill the guy. I wish you to a better place, Pappy. Goodbye, Nico. I'm gonna get another beer. Riot at the El Chemico State Prison. Staff and security are withdrawn to the perimeter to wait for military assistance. A number of personnel are still unaccounted for, including company CEO Charles Wallace. Rioting erupted during the arrests of several high-profile judges. Alleged to have taken kickbacks in return for imposing harsher prison sentences. Douglas Benedict, currently serving a life term, is believed to be the ringleader behind the outbreak of violence. Adding fuel to the fire, sources say the criminal underworld has recently been rocked by a series of high-profile murders, including the attempted assassination of mob boss Victor Palermo last month. City Mayor Calvin Heller released this statement just a few moments ago. To those who question our policies of punitive reform, this should act as a stark reminder. These men have housing and food provided, the privilege of paid work. This is how they reward the taxpayers who subsidize their comforts. CEO Charles Wallace, deputy, a relative newcomer to the post, has been tasked with restoring order. It is yet to be seen whether the lack of experience will prove costly during this difficult crisis. The negotiator. It's out of control in there. It's out of control here. Nobody is in charge. We've got multiple casualties, and the remaining guards won't go into the rioting cell blocks. We've had to pull back to the perimeter. Figure out what to do, and put a stop to this before it gets out of hand. Riot police should be here in a few minutes. Okay, they're not here yet. The first of the response teams has arrived. These guys are riot guards, and they're much more heavily armored. Use these guys to start retaking the captured prison wings. We also got some paramedics from the nearby state hospital. I suggest you use them to give emergency medical attention to your riot guards as they retake the prison. Beat 'em, boys. More riot guards have arrived. Mayor Calvin Heller. I assume this is the CEO's deputy with whom I'm speaking. I appreciate this is a very difficult time and we are all under intense scrutiny. Rest assured you have my full support in using any and all resources at your disposal. We've gained a foothold and retaken some of the prison, and the loss of life so far is completely justifiable. But before you push on and retake the rest of the prison, you should resecure the wings that you have captured. Hire some guards and assign them to the recaptured sectors from the deployment screen. They will ensure the captured wings stay captured. Once you've taken care of that, push into the remaining zones and put these monsters down. These animals can't be rehabilitated and they can't be negotiated with. I'm working on authorizing an armed response team that will put an end to this quick. The mayor's brought in some armed police from the nearby police station. Be careful with these guys, you might just end up with a bloodbath in your hands if you let them loose. On the other hand, the prisoners may choose to surrender when they see these guys coming. I'll position these guys over here. Try to do the rest of it. Without killing anybody. Just beating them. Alright, I think probably should have called fire engine sooner. The doctor, we've got wounded all over the prison and more to come, no doubt. Can't just leave them there, none to bleed into death. Build an infirmary somewhere on site and hire doctors to treat the injured. We've also seen quite a few bodies. For the sake of their dignity, we need to build a morgue and start collecting them up. Need to hire some workmen to do the construction. Be sure to keep them safe. Benedict. Listen up, we've got your CEO. So this is how it works. I ask, you give. Any problems, send anyone in, or even if I smell a cop, I put a bullet in his skull. If you want an unmarked vehicle, blacked out windows, full tank, 1 hour, I'll be in touch. This is completely unacceptable. We need eyes on that canteen so we can see what's coming. What's happening. There's a small security room to the north of the canteen. We need to secure it. Deploy some guards in there to man the CCTV console, and we'll get vision on of the whole cell block. The main bulk of the reinforcements have arrived. You can now call up as many squads of riot police and paramedics as you need from the emergencies toolbar. Maybe we can do it without really anyone. More riot guards have arrived. Oh wait, shit. I forgot about the infirmary and shit. take a look at the hostage situation. Last chance to walk out of here, boss man. Ever play 2-play tag? Two bullets, 4 empty chambers. Used to play this with jackrabbits. We blow their heads clean off. You'll work just the same. Start with a simple question. What were you doing in that office? I swear I don't know anything. Oh shit, he knows something. I see my own reflection enough to know a man doing wrong. Fine, who goes first? You, me, what about this guy? What do you know? Just like a jackrabbit. What was in those files? I swear I don't know. But luck's running out, still a bullet in there somewhere. And I know what I saw. Couldn't believe my own eyes. The big company man himself here in my prison looking guilty as fuck. I'm guessing there was more in those files than just my rap sheet. Please, please don't. Odds are getting shorter, Wallace. Tell you what, I'll make it easier for you. Damn. Alright, enough with this bullshit. It's your turn, motherfucker. Unless you tell me what I want to know. I can't, please. Okay, please, please, don't shoot. It was money. It was all money. That's it? You're valuable commodities. The longer any of you are in here, the more profit we make. We are just bending the rules. That file was the proof. So what are we worth? What do you get for keeping us inside? $73,000 a year. Each son of a bitch. It's time for you to start paying back. Thunderpants. Holy shit, they tore him apart. Oh, paramedics back. I feel less bad about using lethal force now. I got back up and just got mowed down. Holy shit, what the hell? That guy's got a hammer and he just bonked like 4 people. I'm on my wheels now. Wallace is joining us, and if I catch sight of a tail, you'll be scraping pieces of him off the freeway. That's it. Time to bring this situation to an end. The team is all in position. None of us are getting out of here. It's not what they want. What are you talking about? I did it for money, but he did it for political gain. The longer the sentence is, the more votes he got. Who the fuck you talking about? Mayor Heller. It was his blueprint. I just oiled the wheels. Those files are evidence that could destroy his career. You are shitting me. What the fuck? They're coming in. Get ready. I fucking warned you. Oh shit. He killed him. That was my guy. The facility is under control and the rioters have been subdued. It could have easily turned out a lot worse. You've got one hell of a cleanup operation out of us. I'd appropriate your help with that. I'd appreciate your help with that if you got the time. We don't have any building contractors on site, so the first step will be to hire some new workmen to get to repairing the place. I always thought security here was much too lax. These inmates have been given too much free rein for too long. It stops today. I want you to build us a new armory, then deploy armed guards at key positions around the prison. The sight of that will subdue these prisoners, and they'll think twice about causing this much trouble again. Also, improving the funds to provide body armor to all guards on site. Our men need to be able to defend themselves. We got a few other requirements. There are a lot of prisoners who need to be taught the error of their ways. Build a new solitary confinement wing. Our guards will take care of moving inmates to solitary as required. Solitary confinement gives inmates time to reflect on what they've done and reminds them who's in charge around here. There's a lot to do. We really appreciate your help. Once you feel you've done enough and are ready to move on, click on the polo right by the front gates. Is it already there? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. It's all optional. I'm not gonna do it. It just seems like it would take too long. I really just want to build my own prison. That's all I wanted. I wanted to build my own prison and try to make it as nice as possible. The lack of engagement at this facility is shocking. Men deprived of every shred of humanity. They're being shown scant compassion and respect. It's not what these men deserve. Indeed, Captain, this is no way to treat a human being. They're deprived of every shred of humanity. Why should they abide by our rules? You can't expect them to respond in any way but the utmost resentment. We need classrooms, drug rehabilitation programs, and workshops so they can start to take some pride in their skills. You misunderstand me, Doctor. These men aren't human. See for yourself. On your feet, Morgan. You got a visitor. Rehabilitation. Might as well teach monkeys to play the banjo. What's your name, son? May I ask you a question? Henry, sir. Must be cold down here, Henry. Put this on. Lice in the bed, sir. Eating me alive. Shirt keeps out the rats. Biggest ones I've ever seen. How are you sleeping? Don't sleep. Only thing I do in here is think. Lots of time for thinking. What do you think about? Dying mostly, and my little girl. She'll need you to be strong, Henry. This will be hard for her too. Being behind bars every day of her life. You don't even know I exist. It's never too late to change a life, Henry. Damn. I'd like to come and see you again if I may. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Call me Walter. Can we do something about those rats? This is in the third world. I'll get some rat poison in there. Following the recent tragedy at Alchemico State Prison, we are under immense political scrutiny. Until a permanent replacement is found for the CEO position, I'd like you to take the reins. There have been a spate of suicides or spat at this facility recently, and it's not hard to see why. But we have a more immediate problem. The powers that be have decided to send us a huge batch of new inmates. The first will be arriving tomorrow, and we don't have anywhere to house them. We need you to build a brand new cell block with enough space to handle the new intake. I've laid out a potential design for the new cell block here. This should give us enough new cells to handle the intake, and the design includes its own shower facility. It's up to you to choose to follow this design or do something different. My job is to prioritize the welfare of these men and get that new cell block built, and we'll talk about how to achieve that. Fuck me, that's so stupid. So if you right click, it just cancels the building. Oh shit. We just had a bunch of people escape. Alright. Plumbing, electronics, entertainment, work, rest. Oh shit. Forgot to do this. I was hoping to see you at one of my sessions. I can't do that. I can't stay in this hole any longer. Just take it a day at a time. I mean, the whole stinking place in here, out there. They won't let me see my family. I messed up, sir, and that ain't about to change. Henry, it's gonna be okay. I'm right beside you. It's funny, you said the same same thing. Who, Henry? Can you tell me? He looked out for me. Ever since we were kids. Keep your shit together. Whatever happens, kid. I'm right beside you. Hands up, motherfuckers. Grab the money, kid. Drop your weapons now. Oh shit. Shoot, god damn it. He's not shooting. What the hell are you waiting for? Shoot, you fucking pussy. Shit. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Right beside me. He ain't there no more. I'll make you an agreement. Come to my next group, and I'll see if we can relax your visitation privileges. You do that for me, sir? No, it's not just for you, Henry. We've treated these men like dirt for too long. That ends now. The previous CEO was never a big believer in prisoner reform. Well, the way I see it, we need to provide these men with some sense of hope for the future. You need to give them the skills they need to succeed when they're released. Valuable trade skills and basic education. We should start an apprenticeship scheme. Train these men with some real-world skills, so they at least have a future they can look forward to. Jeez. I don't know why this one's not connected. I'll be right back. Um, I don't see logistics. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream. So with that, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.